Hello folks and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. We're here in Corkscrew Follies under our challenge park, so we're going to take a look at Hydro Hills today. It's a series of stepped lakes from the basis of a new park. Or form the base of the park, excuse me. Alright, so we need to get a park value of $250,000 by the end of October year 3. Let's jump in. We're going to immediately pause this and see what we have. Alright, so we have a decent amount of flat land actually. It's broken up by a lot of water, but that's not the concern here. That shouldn't be a big deal to do at all. So if you take a look, we have chairlifts and train for whatever reason. We have a decent selection of flat rides. We still need some more. Coasters, we got a really good selection of coasters. That's fantastic. Not a good selection of those. And then, okay, we can do that. So let's go in here. First thing we need to do is make sure we just are focusing on thrill rides, and food-wise, we're doing beautifully. We'll maximize that out. And then we have some options of how we choose to approach this problem. I'm thinking a launch coaster over here. It's going to take up minimal space and be out of the way, no problem. And then we can put some other rides here and kind of build it out along this way. And then we'll have another path eventually coming to connect these. And then another one up here. These all, do they get taller? Where are my land heights at? There we go. So that's 15. 30, 45, and all the way back there is 50. Yeah, so they do get taller. All right. So we got that. Okay. So let's start off here. Let's build our first ride. Well, we haven't paused, but we'll unpause it in a second. And this is going to be a shuttle loop. And we're just going to try to get it in that back area as quick as possible. Now let's just make sure we have space for this. 1, 2, 3. I need one more. All right, so that 1, 2, 3, and 4 is more than enough for that particular ride. And you can see here it does bump out, but it's not going to bump out enough to help us. So we'll rearrange this whole area here in just a sec. Let's see, how long do we have for our train? 1 train, 8 cars. That sounds great. Put on ride photo section. We'll do our loopy loop going towards the right. There we go. And then it's going to head skyward. 3 and 4. Okay. No big deal there. We're going to put the entrance and exit way back towards the back just to try to avoid any potential problems that we may have here. And then I need to do a couple things. One, we're going to go into first incline shuttle mode. We'll have it just do the 1 for right now. We can do it 2, whatever. We're just going to call it Looper. All right, $3.20, as we know, for on-ride photos. And let's just go with $5, hopefully will be enough there. We'll test that. Then we'll unpause. We'll get rid of some of that theming that we have there. And we should be able to build this out. There we go. All right. We do need to do a little work to get that corrected. So we're going to have that go there, there, and basically go as far as it can. Fantastic. And then we have that one there. Okay. That's a decent start for what we want to do, hopefully, here as time moves on. Let's get a bathroom in place. Let's get an information kiosk set up. And what else do we want? Let's get a balloon stall. Everybody likes balloons. And that's going to cost us, but I want to make my money. And we got to edit this one as well. So bring down that park price, and we're going to bring that one way up. Then we can officially open the park here. The value part is not the big deal. Right now, we just need to focus on getting some cash. All right. And we're going to kind of neglect one side of this park just to get started with here. All right, don't throw in the last pieces of all of that. There we go. This should be good now. There we are. We'll open that bad boy up. And let's see. We're going to need to have a food area somewhere over here. But I want to see what else we can put in place first. So like a carousel makes a lot of sense to have somewhere in the park like this. We will put it right, let's go right there. That bad boy built in there. This can get opened up. Although it's not going to be rowing boats if I have anything to do with it. Bumper boats. Cool. Alright, that's going to cost a little more than $2. It's going to be $3 every 10 minutes. Open that bad boy up. There we go. This can get opened up as well. We can hire some staff. And some security guards. Alright, and all the stuff we built is doing what I needed to do as far as its production goes. Okay. So right now we're just focused on building some very simple flat rides that are going to hopefully help us out big time here as time goes on. Let's see if we change the color of that one. Yeah, I think that's better. Nope, that one's not. Nope, maybe. Okay, that works. Alright, and we'll go with a yellow one for that, even though it doesn't make sense necessarily. That's okay. And then we have a little spot here for food and all that fun stuff. So we'll get some ice cream over there. Or fruity ices as they call it. Alright, and then we can go and get some pizza, which we haven't used in a while. And we need a drink stall as well. There we go. Okay. So we're doing fine there. We've spent a little over half our money, but we have stuff to show for at least. We launched Free Fall, which I think is going to fit right in there really nicely. And then we'll be able to do some more here. We got to figure out a little bit more what we want to do. I am also going to... Oh goodness. I made a mistake. See that right there? People could have come out and drowned. That would have been a problem for us. Alright, so we got that. This pathway is eventually going to come over here, go over here, and connect back, so we have kind of that loop. We may even continue this pathway up, so there's a way to go beyond it. Kind of like the... I forget the name of the pier that we played that had a similar vibe to it, but you get the idea there. Alright, so if we really want to play, like, we can make it look like brick along there. Not really necessary, but I think it looks kind of nice. Alright, then we need to box in all of these guys, because they're apparently going to go crazy on us. There we go. Okay. So at least they're contained to that area. They can at least find their way home. Let's get that launch free fall into place. Total custom design. There we go. Oh, that looks super cool. I'm really happy with that. And we're already the safest park in the country through no doing of our own. All right. Launch zone it is, because I am creative AF. And it's going to be $4. And I need to change the speed up to, I think, 47. Let's test that and see what it does. I always have my hand on the pause button just to make sure that if it shows crashing, we can save it. Alright. So we have that. Then we can... I guess we'll go... Yeah, that far is fine. And we're going to turn it up that way. That guy is going to get built right there. And then this one is going to get built over here. There we go. Alright, then we can open this bad boy up. Everybody should be happy with that. And we have a nice little park already. I'm pretty happy with this. Finance-wise, if we take a look at our park value, we're at 57,000, which is not even being reflected on this graph yet because we've shot it up so quickly, but that's okay. Let's see, what do we want now? We have both the thrill rides. I think a Ferris wheel sounds nice. So I'll put that in there like so. And there we are. Okay. We can open that up. $1. Cool. All right. So we're not drawing a ton of guests right now, but that's okay. We don't have a ton of ride capacity, quite honestly. Our highest capacity ride is that roller coaster, and that's kind of the extent of our capacity rides. Everything else is kind of pretty low capacity. Although the Ferris wheel, I think, can get a lot of people on it. What is the Ferris wheel's capacity actually at? Oh, 32. Never mind. That's our biggest capacity ride, I believe. If this one's maxed out. Oh, so also 32. Okay, so weird to see that two very, very different rides share same capacities as each other, but whatever. We're going through. Let's see, what other improvements can we put on over here? We'll probably put a burger stand or a fry stall. Like there. There we go. And then what my idea here is, well, I'm going to put a bathroom there too. My idea here is we'll put the spiral slide back there. No, we don't even need to do that. We could still fit full ride. Never mind. We'll cancel that out. Alright, so let's see what this has for us. We're going to speed things up a little bit here. And then finances, we'll take a look. Yeah, we're at 63,000. Beautiful. Roto Drop, I don't know why they keep wanting to give us rides that we already kind of have. But whatever. Trying to think here. A wooden coaster I could fit in, like, I'm thinking that I'm going to box this area in here in a second, and then whatever's in here is going to be our next ride. I'm tempted to do a little junior coaster like this, because I know that it can draw some people, but I'm also much more tempted to do a wooden coaster. So I think I'm going to go wooden coaster route here and make it like a twister of some type. Alright, so let's see here. That's going to go like that. Bring it up. And this is going to be a little baby coaster, and that's okay. We're going to need to take out some loans to work on it, but that's also okay. This already looks like a bad idea, but we're going to go with it. Get an on-ride photo section here, because of course we will. Then we will get that into place. And let's see. Okay, I think what we're going to do is just come up and back now. What height are the pathways at? 0. Okay. So if I go up to 10... They can at least go underneath. And then we don't have to adjust quite as much stuff here. And then... oh, we'll go one more. We can do a little bunny hop in there, I guess. Get that. Then we'll slow that bad boy down. I don't think it's going to be going all that fast. That's fine. Then we'll do an S-bend, and then we'll do block brakes. Alright, and before we do this, how long is this actual ride? Because this might be too small. Yeah, we need to fix this. So that is going to slow down to 13. This one is going to slow down to 22. This will be our block brake section. Come on, did I choose block brakes? Block brakes, okay. Shift to the right, and then station platform. Okay. This is going to be... okay, there we go. That's not as much of the problem as I thought it would be. Alright, so we at least get 4 and 2. That's fine. We don't need to have anything crazy. Let's test it out and see how it works. It's such a little coaster. It's moving at a decent clip through all that. Should be, yeah, 20 miles, 25 miles an hour. It's fine there. Go. Okay. It's a little more gallop than I thought it would have. I'm okay with that. I'm actually shockingly okay with that. And look at that! Decent stats! Okay. So we can do that. We're just going to call it Great White, because it's a white coaster in the middle of the ocean, or a lake, I guess. And then we'll paint these guys. Yeah, and a tan or a white. Let's go tan. That looks better. Okay. We'll keep that testing. Then we'll figure out how exactly we're going to route this whole mess. I don't know where I'm going to route this. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is this. Come up like that, then go down, and then we have that area covered in, and then we'll have a pathway going right along there that will connect back with the rest of the pathway, I think. As far as the ride goes, it's 50 seconds long, so our maximum wait time is going to be like 22, and our minimum wait time is going to be like 18. We'll wait for a full load, and then we can open this bad boy up. Now let's make one of the trains of red. Train 2 is going to be a Bordeaux red. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Alright, I'm cool with all that. Do we have... oh, we do have water effects. Sweet. And then we'll put some stuff there. And it looks like people are lining up to come on our coaster, which is fantastic news for us. And we're up to 114,000. Do an advertisement for Great White. And we'll do it for as long as we can afford, which we're going to give it another second here so we can afford more money, because that's letting out. It's going to be a whole bunch of money our way. There it is. Okay. Now we can advertise that for, what, 6 weeks? And be good with that. Then we just got to see what we're going to do with this area here. I'm cool with this so far. Just need more money. So we're going to speed the game up just a little bit. We'll have plenty of money. We have tons of people coming to the park. That's not a problem. Alright, so we have that area there. We got a motion simulator. Great ride. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to slow this back down to normal speed. Well, we're minus money, so we'll speed it back up till we have cash, because you know what I want to do. One, two, three. All right. So hopefully we can set this up like so. We'll be able to get another information kiosk back here. Get a bathroom somewhere back here. Once we have enough money. And we'll probably put some food stalls back there as well. 1, 2 right there. There we go, another restroom. And once we get some more cash, we'll be able to do a little bit more here. And then I need to close this loop out over here, and there'll be another food area that goes in with all that. But that's going to be a future problem that we need to solve. Park value is up at 130, so we only have $100,000 to go, which is kind of impressive. We've already more than halfway beat our goal without really doing a whole lot of work. Alright, burgers are going to go back here. And we need to make sure we're making our $2 at least on that. And I'm a little bad in this game because I get into Parkitect mode. So if you haven't seen my videos on Parkitect or haven't played it, it's basically like the spiritual successor to this game. And it's great. But as the name implies, it's focused a lot more on scenery and stuff. All your rides not only have all of the same ratings they have in Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you have your excitement, intensity, and nausea, you also have a decoration rating, which greatly influences your guest perception of your park. So, where was I going with that? Oh, all the food stalls. Food stalls are a massive part of Parkitect, like a really important thing that you have to make sure you consider. And if you don't consider it, your park is not going to be successful. If people do not have a place to go in that game to get their food, they will not be happy. They will not visit your park. They will ruin things. And vandalism in Roller Coaster Tycoon, not too bad. In Parkitect, if you get people who are very unhappy, it gets real bad real fast. So I get into Parkitect mode, or what I mean when I say that I get into Parkitect mode means that I'm used to having to place in a ton of food vendors and all that stuff. So that's why if you see me do a lot of that, that's the reason why, just because it seems like that's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, so if that, get another drink stall in there. Put another bathroom out this way. Let's put it right there. And then we'll put another info kiosk back here. I always like to put those on the corner because they get served at both sides. Let's see here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm sorry for those of you who are tired of hearing me count the 3. At least I've proven time and time again that I am capable of doing it. But just that's what I do in my head, and when I do it in my head, I do it on the game too. So I apologize, but that's just what I do, and that's how I make it work. Alright, so we have this area that we could add for more rides. I kind of like leaving that as water, so that we can have stuff over there. We still have this area over here that has a little bit of space for stuff. And what I'm talking is more before we expand outward greatly, which we could very easily do. So over here in our design area, we have a few things. Nothing too crazy. Coaster wise, I'd be tempted to either do a mine train coaster or another steel looping coaster. Unless we got something super high capacity, which I don't think we will. But I'll turn that on and I'll turn Gentle Rides on just to see what we get. But we now have a pirate ship, which will be a great addition for this park, along with the motion simulator, which we're going to do not now because we can't afford it, but hopefully really soon. I'd like to put that in. Could even put it underneath this, which is wild. So we put it in there and there. And let's see here what we got. Yeah, it doesn't need a long ride because it's not a crazy attraction. And then that one is going to go that way. Okay. Change that to Thrill Riders. Wait for maximum load, and $3 is more where I want to be with that. And now we can open that up too. Probably should have added that somewhere over there because we don't have a lot of stuff on that side of the park, but it's okay. What I am planning on adding back here, my plan right now is this area from like basically here over around here is all going to be for a log flume, and then I'll put the swinging ship right in here. That's my current thinking on how I want to do this, I think. Because we could put that, yeah, if we put it there, I think that makes the most sense. Alright, and then we'll use blue because it's water. Snake that line through. $1.50 sounds fair. We'll open that up and we'll see what happens. I'd also like you in a perfect world to wait for a full load with the maximum of that, and we'll go with 13 swings. And we could, in theory, box this area out as well so that we even get less area for our guys to be in, but I don't think I want that. I do kind of want these, though. And I think this is new. Water jets? That's something that's not in the original game, I don't think. Unless I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, I'll be wrong again, but I don't remember them at all in the original game. Alright, so we're slowly moving along here, getting everything set. We'll see what, oh, our advertising campaign finished. We already have 500 something guests in the park. That's amazing. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for some money to roll in, wait for some, hopefully some good ride improvements to come in, and then we'll get moving along there about what we need to do. But we can speed this up a little bit here, because I need to start paying back some of this loan. The park value continues to increase. We're at 142. We always got to make sure we're adding something. Doesn't really matter what that something is, as long as we're adding something. So like a roto drop might be something we add in just because we need to add something. It's not a good idea, but it's an idea. Alright, so let's go into normal speed. Let's get a roto drop in there. Or, before I do that, that's where it's eventually going to go, or a ride like it. Crooked House is kind of a dumb ride. Let's build our log flume here. So actually, I want it to be shore. And this is not going to be a very good log flume. I'm going to be straight up with you. This is purely meant to be a capacity hog and to just keep this park alive for a while longer here while we're waiting on some more research and some other hopeful fun. It's not going to work there either. It's okay. We should be alright. Let's get one more. And that one is going to be an on-ride photo. Alright, and then we're going to go underground. And I just need to see where this is going to be coming out at, so let's get rid of that. Put that going straight, it's going to go there. I think we're going to have to do an S-bend, but that's fine. Let's bring that out just a touch further. And then we'll start bringing it up to the level we need to. Oof, that's not enough, and we need to be over. Do we need to be over, or I think we're good there. So if I turn that, yeah, we're good there. What we might actually do is bring it in from the other side here, potentially. I think that's going to be more the play. Let's put that. Down one more. Oh, we're still too high. Crap. Okay, let's do this instead. We're going to make that go into a tunnel, because we can. And that doesn't work there. Okay, so we're going to have to come out here. Oh, goodness. I apologize. There we go. Alright, so then we can come down here. That works. It's not pretty, but it works. The thing I don't like is that there's a splash right before the station. But we'll get all the boats and see what we can do here. And I'm just going to put a time there for that just to see what happens. Alright, but that should take up a ton of capacity in this park because we are lacking capacity massively. What other rides do we get? We got a Corkscrew roller coaster. We haven't had one of those in a long time. Cool. I'm actually really happy about that because we can build some cool stuff with that. Our park value went down a little bit, but it'll go back up once this is rolling. So while that's hopefully coming out to be a successful test run, we'll get this all built up. Alright, they are seeming to slow down enough. So if we take a look at boat, let's go with boat 10, nope, boat 9. There we go. I just want to see how fast they're going through some of these spots here. So that goes down there, no problem, slows down. This guy, we just need to slow down before there. It's a big drop. Slows down enough. And let's go back to boat 1 here. Because the last question is how fast is it going when it hits this spot right there? Okay. I think we'll be okay. Alright, we're going to head underground for this. Now this is not a big enough line, I don't think, but It's what it is for now. Medium excitement. $4 for that. And how long is the ride itself? It is 2 minutes and 16 seconds long. So we're going to take that and divide it by 22. It's just over 6 seconds. Okay, so our maximum wait time is going to be 6 seconds, and they get out every 4. Let's open that bad boy up. And hopefully cash will start rolling in here. We're going to need a crooked house and some of these little smaller things just to get us some quick cash. Go. Entrance is there. Exit goes there. Call it crooked house number 1. We'll wait for a full load of everybody, but yeah, this ride kind of sucks. And it only takes 5 people at a time, which is ridiculous. So we will have this confusing little corner there, and I'm going to have the shortest line of the park at 2 spots. And then we can open that up. Let's go pay back some loans here. And I love that this is just heading out already loaded full of people. There are 20... How many people are in line right now? Almost 30. And it's not full, but it will get there. And then we have all of that. But this, we just need to make sure it gets spaced out better, and we'll be fine. I also forget that when the log flume, when something breaks in the log flume, the lift hills stop entirely. Like, it's not like a ride where if there's a safety cutout or something, the ride would continue on its track. Like, they all stop once they get to the lift hill parts. Whereas like on a, I don't know, something else where it's going up, it would still keep going, but not on these guys. They stay where they're supposed to be, thank goodness. Alright, so we're at 150. We have just $50,000 or $100,000 to go, and then we will have this one beat, which is exciting. So let's see. We want to go up that way here eventually. I'm not going to do it yet. Just building on what we will eventually need. There we go. And I think we're going to bring it to that spot there. And then we'll bring that back around. This is where I get bad in games, because I really like planning things out for what I want to do, and then I way overdo it. Like, there's no reason to be spending this money other than, well, okay, there's a little bit of reason to spend this money. Mainly just because the goal of the scenario is to have a certain park value, and really the only way to accomplish that is to spend lots of money. Oops, missed that one. There we go. Alright, so I guess we can open that up too. It doesn't really matter. We have enough money to add, or we can at least borrow enough money to add the things that we need to add to make that a viable thing. So we need to have one of those. We're going to need some bathrooms support here. Add that in on the other side back here as well. So a bathroom right there. I'm going to take out a loan to make sure we can do all this. Alright, there is food over there. It's not far away, so we'll put pizza there and that. And they're all touching that, right? Nope, the soda stand is not. There we go. And then we're going to put another food stand somewhere over here. This one will be burger bar number 2. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to do my thing. And we're going to have to hire some more handy people because we just like doubled the amount of pathing we had. Alright, so we'll get all the proper services placed in here that we're supposed to have. Alright, so that looks good. Let's go in and see what we've been working on. We got a Twister roller coaster. Oh, capacity hog. How much money can we borrow is the real question. Not enough. Okay. So we're going to actually focus on advertising then to try to get more people into the park. So let's say they can get free rides on what has short lines. Everything is full. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Maybe we don't need to do that right now. Maybe we just need to speed up because we're still in year 1. And finance-wise, we're looking at our park. It's at 166, and all we really did was put in some of that stuff. It jumped down because we haven't put in anything this month. That's fine. What I'm thinking is we're going to get a corkscrew coaster up there, like a traditional Vekoma boomerang setup, and then we can go in and build something more fun. And that fun should be everything we need here. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, oh crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, just 4 is fine. Let's see, how many cars do we have? Nope, we need more. How many cars do we have? That's enough. We'll add one more for good luck. Because I can't help myself. And then we will do our half loop, right corkscrew, on ride photo because I'm me. Nope. Right. Small half loop. Bring it in. Do that. Corkscrew to the left. There. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the little cliffhanger on that just because always when they come close to the edge in this game, even though I know they're not going to do anything, it still makes, I don't like it. Just don't like it. So we'll do that and that. Alright, corkscrew is 7. Beautiful. We can need reverse trains so we could have it. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's test that, make sure it functions the way it's supposed to. So 40 miles an hour into that is a little slow, but it should work. We're going to really see if it works on the way back or not, though. Oof. Oof. So slow. I mean, it makes it, but it's so slow. We'll let it be for now. Alright, let's go in here. Figure out where the heck we're going to do this at. There we go. I like that. I don't like the color of this roller coaster, so we're going to paint it. Let's see, what do we not have a lot of? I don't have a lot of blues in this park. Alright. $5. 10 minutes, but we're going to wait for a full load. And a maximum wait time. Awesome. Open up. Alright, and then we need to add some additional staff here as well. And probably a couple more mechanics as well, because one mechanic is not enough for their park this big now. Alright. We haven't maxed out anything yet. Awesome. Okay, so just taking a look back. We have compact inverted coaster. Okay, we need to turn off roller coasters. We do not need any more roller coasters. We have more than enough of those. We got even a steel wild mouse, man. And we're the tightest park in the country, even with our small staff. All right. So we're waiting on some actual rides to put in here at this point. We're going to go in and add on some of these things that we don't have, mainly to try to increase value for ourselves. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put this. Kind of like the idea of it over top of that coaster. I think that's going to be a fun spot. I think I can bring this. There we go. Cool. No, $1.50 to go down the slide is insane. Okay. But at least that will take care of some of the people who did not want to go in the wet stuff. The nice thing is that most of our lines are full, so when it rains, nobody in this game gets out of it. They stay in that line. So even though they don't want to ride in the rain, they will if they waited in line. Alright, so let's speed this up a little more here. Back to normal speed. We need some cheap rideage to put in here to help us out. Coaster wise, I could probably build a pretty cheap coaster. Just where to put it is the question. Build something back there and go out, but that might be for the twister. Make something big and out and back kind of style there. That would be fun. Alright, so I think we're just going to do something with this. I don't know what yet, but I need to always be building. It's like people with electric cars say always be charging, and this one we're going to always be building. What is our height? Okay, so we're already too low. I want to be in line. There we go. Let's see here. Okay, I can just have it turn and then start going up the lift hill. There we go. And I really don't know what I'm designing right now. I'm just trying to make a small little coaster that's going to work for us. We can't spiral down there. Alright, now we can put in our brakes. Lock brakes, turn in. Alright, that should be a winner. 2 trains, ladybug car, sure. Ladybug's flight. Look at that, I'm getting better. Those are too dark, too bright. Perfect. That's chain 1, just doing the simple things, nothing big deal. Got mini helicopters on the way. Alright, that ride should be no problem for anybody. Make us some money. Not crazy money, but it should make us some money. And it's a nice little family coaster that we've been kind of missing from this park. There we go. Okay, now they've officially disturbed everybody on that. Okay, that's a nice little coaster. $4 for you. Let's see. So minutes even, so wait for a full load. No, not 35. 25 and minimum wait time of 20. Let's open that bad boy up. And we should be good with that. Got mini helicopters last time, which aren't really doing us any favors. I'd really like a Dodgems or something like that, but mini helicopters could work. We can make them work. Alright, so mini helicopters are literally just going to go around what we have so far. I think we need to put a small turn on that. No, maybe the big one works. Nope. There we go. Okay. And let's see, where are we going to go with this line? Oh, we can just go straight through. Awesome. Don't care what it is. It's only going to be $1, and that will be fine. All right. Let's go back here. Our park value continues to rise. We're looking at about $7,000 if we need to borrow money to spend on stuff right now. So what does this come in as fun-wise? Oh, still don't even have a result in because I'm making them sit there. Okay. There we go. All right, now we have official numbers there. 3 minutes and 21 seconds. And what do we have? How many cars do we have? 11, okay. So 18 seconds. Okay, our minimum wait time we'll put as 14. Our maximum is going to be 18. We're getting awards. What are we getting awards for? Safest park in the country. Cool. We're 219. We're getting closer. All right, let's go into finances. Let's give some free rides away. Mini helicopters. Not going to get a lot of butts in the seats, but enough butts. And what is coming our way? Observation tower we just got. Heck yeah. Again, simple rides when you're trying to build value are awesome. So we can put that right there. Just see, exit lines out perfectly. Entrance can go there. Then we'll really go up. Oh, that's right. I was going to build a coaster in that area. Oops. That's okay. Alright, so we have that. Just observation tower. $1 is fine. Wait for full load there. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Another ride in our hands. I love it. This keeps getting filled. This one stays filled. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look at our rides here and sort them by, not reliability, by queue time. Sort. It's our longest line. Ferris wheel is the longest line at 6 minutes. And nobody's complaining. Alright, so at least we don't have a ton of rides. We have a lot of people and our lines are maxed out, but they're not waiting for a long time for anything, which is it's a good thing. It's a good problem to have. Alright, so up on here we're going to make that probably some type of coaster that I don't know if I want to have it do loops and all that stuff, or we're just going to make it kind of normal. But I kind of want to get on it because we're getting close in value. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do coming in here. So there we go. All right. Oh, these guys don't need really big stations, do they? One train, 7 cars is more than enough. So we're going to see. That's going to be like our max amount because we need to have some cash reserves to see if we run into problems, what we can do. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got a circus. Alright, that was at 220. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Nope, this is just too expensive for us right now. We will get there. We just most definitely can't afford something that big and that expensive right now. Is there a smaller version that I could do with this though, where it is a twister? Like when we do large half loops, that's massive. And I think I want to get something that's at least that big. Alright, let's... I think we can go a little less high there. Okay. We'll see how it does. I don't know if we need it to be that high or not. And I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just having some fun. Difference between inline and a barrel roll. I don't understand the difference. Okay, going corkscrew anyway. Let's see what we can do. No. Put it on right photo section there. We can come up all the way. Not a large one, so can we just go with a... Yeah, we can do that. Alright, we are going to come in like we're on fire at the end of this run here. Alright, so I went quiet there because I really wanted to figure this one out, but I think I got it. There we go. Got that, and then we're just going to come into a brake run. It's going to come. It should come in pretty fast, I think. And I need to fix that to add an additional block brake there. Nope. Block brake right there. Turn it. Oh, we're already at the edge. Okay. Never mind. Oh, crap. We're in the room. Okay. Never mind to that idea. Alright, so I think we're gonna hit the brakes right here, maybe? Now we'll do this. And we're still one too high. That's not a big deal. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I am terrible at this right now. I don't know why I can't click on the right thing. Alright. Let's go ahead. And then block brakes. Oh my gosh. Block brakes. There we go. Okay. Entrance can go over there. Exit can go right there. Now we want 2 trains. Perfect. Make sure they're going somewhat fast up that lift hill. Let's test it out and see what happens. Alright, so it's going up there, no problem. I'm most interested to see how fast it goes through this loop, because if it goes through too fast, we're going to have a problem. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let's do at least from there all the way back to the beginning. This coaster does not need to be this tall. let's try that and see what happens. Okay, so we have that. That seems more reasonable. Although now I really just want to make a sweet little twister coaster that doesn't even go upside down, but we're not going to do that. And I'm just going to do some versions of what we just had. Oh. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, let's do that. And big one's going to be too big. Small half loop sounds fine. No, I need to just keep it at 45. Let's put an on-ride photo there real fast. I don't know if I'll make that height. We'll find out, I guess. I'm not on my game with designing tonight. I just continually am off just for that one spot on that. Just throw it into some breaks back here, and then I can just shoot it off that way and not care about curving it or doing anything else. I don't know. I'm at a little bit of a loss right now. I'm not feeling this design or this plan, but let's see how it goes. It should be much more reasonable through the first loop. This is still going to be pretty fast, I think. I think that one will be all right. And then these corkscrews I'm a little worried about. But we'll find out. And if not, we're just going to make a out and back B&M and be done with it. That's much better. Still real fast, but better. A little too fast. Way too fast. Nope. We'll see what it has when it comes back, but it's too fast. Yeah, that shouldn't... I was worried about crawling over that. It was going almost 40 miles an hour over that. Too much. But a simple out and back should be easy to accomplish. Let's see what it was. Yeah, too much. Okay. Let's bring it on back again. Last time, folks. I apologize. We'll get on with this, but I am having fun even though my brain is not working with designing tonight. I am actually really enjoying myself with designing these, so we're going to keep rocking on a little longer here. Maybe not. Okay. Don't know what we did to do that, but I'm going to finish this coaster, darn it. You guys can't stop me. So we're going to have that flatten out there, hopefully. There we go. Alright, so that came from 150. There we go. There we go. All right, I think we're 95 too much. No, it's good. Let's just have it go flat. And I just want to make sure I'm in line with this. And I am, I believe. Yes, I am. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. There, okay. Okay, let's try that now and see what happens. I think we'll be fine. Nah, this is a really simple out and back. There we go. There we go. It's traveling at reasonable speeds for all that stuff, and then this last little pop of air and comes into the brakes. That should be just fine. The little pop of air might be a little bit of a problem, but no, it looks good. Okay, so I'm not going to go through and do the rest of this one because we already won, but this is our little park. Look at it. It's beautiful, and yes, we do have a wooden coaster again, and I'm okay with that. Folks, thanks for joining me for another Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.